Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie from Girl Gone Green. I'm so excited you're here. Today is a very fun video. I am doing a before and after of my hair appointment. So I wanted to show you guys the before look of my hair before I got it cut and colored. And then I wanted to give you guys a full after. And then I wanted to share some really awesome, fun, insider, juicy secrets with you when it comes to stylist and what you should tell them, how you should go about your hair appointment, what you should do for different types of hair, all that, because I am a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for, wait for it, 17 years, which is crazy. I don't do hair regularly anymore since I started blogging, but I still do friends and family here and there, and I'm definitely well versed in what you should say and what you shouldn't for different types of hairstyles and all that. So I wanted to kind of give you guys the inside scoop and let you in on what you should tell your stylist and all of that, and just kind of a before and after and why I got my hair cut, why I got it colored the way I did. I think a lot of times people think that I'm like totally all natural, which I am when it comes to most things, but I still do get my hair colored, and I'm going to share why. I haven't got it colored in 2 years, which is crazy for me for like 17 years I haven't gotten. That's a long time, basically, because I used to get my hair colored all the time, pretty consistently, but I didn't get it colored for 2 years because I got pregnant and I didn't want to color my hair when I was pregnant, which maybe I would now if I ever had another baby. But I didn't color my hair when I was pregnant, and then I didn't color it after I was nursing, and then so I just am really excited to have her do my hair as far as like getting some more body into it and all of that. So my hair type is fine and thin naturally. I don't have like a ton of body or anything like that. It's just really flat. So that's why I like have to curl it and do things with it. Otherwise it just sticks to my head. So yeah, that's kind of where my hair is at as far as length and volume and all that jazz. I'm going to show you guys the before and after, like I said. So here's the before. Okay, so as you can see, my hairstyle has changed a little bit. I was actually teasing you guys on Saturday when I went and I got my hair done, and I didn't show you. And so now here is the full transformation. I not only got a lot of it cut off, clearly, but I also got some color and highlights, and it feels so fresh and so good. I love the transformation. I actually go to someone that's done my hair for the last 10 years now in Seattle, and she's amazing. But I wanted to kind of share with you some tips too. But let's first dive into what I do to my hair and what I ask for. So when I went to my stylist, I took pictures, and I also told her that I wanted a inverted bob, which you can see it gets shorter in the back and it's longer in the front. That's what an inverted bob is called. You can also call it an A-line bob as well. I just wanted a lot of texture. I wanted a lot of volume. So those are the kind of things that I'm thinking about when I'm looking for haircuts and color when I am wanting to get my hair done, because I knew I just wanted it to feel like really so much more volume, so much more texture, because my hair before was really flat. There isn't any body going on naturally or any texture. So for me, really why I like getting my hair highlighted and colored is because it roughs up the cuticle, it gives it that texture and grit, and so my hair doesn't just stick to my head. So when I go, that's kind of the main purpose. I do love how it kind of warms up my complexion as well, but my natural hair color is actually really warm. So really the lightness in general is just because I get a ton of texture. So I love getting my hair highlighted for that. So if you have fine hair, that is going to give you a lot of body and texture when you get your hair colored, because it's roughing up and drying up that cuticle. So you're able to kind of get that body, and it will actually stay versus just having that really slick, fine piece of hair on your head. So I asked for honey highlights with a few bright spots in my hair, and she did amazing. She did exactly what I wanted. But like I said, I had brought pictures, and I also told her what I wanted. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what I asked for. That way, if you're liking my hairstyle or if you wanted something similar, you could use the same verbiage. So I also wanted to share with you guys, I know a lot of people ask about organic hair color, and I actually have a whole blog post that's dedicated to organic hair color, what brands I would recommend, and all of that from box color to professional salon color. So definitely check that out. I'm going to leave a link below for that because it's packed full. It's a huge juicy post. But I will say this, if you are getting your hair colored and you are trying to cover gray, so you're getting right at that root every time and you're going every 6 weeks, and you're going darker, I would really highly recommend you either stop or you just get some highlights put in, because going darker is really the worst thing you can do when it comes to hair color. So it's not really the highlights or even like the balayage, because they're not really touching your roots. You're just having your hair in foil. It's really when you're getting right on your scalp every time and you're going, every 6 weeks. Like I hadn't had my hair colored for 2 years. Usually that's a really long time for me. But typically I would say maybe every 6 months I get my hair done or colored. But again, I'm not doing it for gray coverage. I'm just highlighting it so it's not touching my scalp. It's just essentially on the ends of my hair. So I would just recommend, if you are doing it for gray coverage, check out my friend, this organic girl, Lisa. She's amazing. She grew her gray hair out. She's absolutely beautiful, stunning, and she has so many blog posts on how she did it. And she's never looked better. So if that's something that you want to do, definitely check her out. I'll leave a link below for her. But I wanted to say that if you are wanting to color your hair, and you want to do highlights, I think it's great. I think it just depends, like I said, on the type of hair color. If you are going darker and you're just getting it foiled, that's one thing. But if you're touching that scalp and it's seeping into your, essentially head, then that's where it gets a little tricky and dicey. And I don't recommend that as much. So if you still want to dye your hair though, that is your prerogative and your thing. This is not about shaming people or anything into trying to grow their hair out. Like I get it. Some people just aren't ready to go gray. So if you aren't, I do have some healthier alternatives that you can definitely check out on my blog. So like I said, check them out there if you're wanting to know more about organic hair color and all of that. I have done hair for the last 17 years. I started when I graduated beauty school when I was 18, and then because you could do this program your senior year of high school, and I was like, why not? I only have 2 classes I needed to take and the rest were elective. So I did it in high school, my senior year, and then graduated. And then all throughout college I did hair, and then I opened my own organic salon after. I don't do it anymore because I am a blogger, but I still do hair for friends and family from time to time, and it's definitely one of my passions, and it always will be a part of who I am. So I definitely know a few things about hair when it comes to, the lingo and communication. So I hope that this helps you. Okay, so I wanted to share 3 tips with you guys when it comes to how to communicate with your stylist, because I know a lot of times it can be super confusing or you're not quite sure what to actually even say to them. And you feel kind of fearful of, I don't want a bad haircut, but I don't know how to communicate. So let me break it down for you in 3 easy steps on how to communicate and get what you want when it comes to your haircut and hair color in general. So first thing is bring a picture. Yes, bring a picture of something that you like, whether you're scrolling on Pinterest, there's so many fun hairstylist pictures on there, or you just go to a search engine and type in a short bob, or maybe you find someone on Instagram and you really like their haircut, save that. Or maybe someone in real life and you're like, I absolutely love your hair. How did you do it? You can take a picture of them and bring it to your stylist, but just have a picture, because it's really hard to convey what you want in words, because what you're thinking could be different than what the stylist is thinking, and it's hard to interpret always what people are trying to get at. So I would just encourage you, bring a picture. This goes for color too, especially color, because I think a lot of times people will be like, I just want to be blonder, or I want blonde highlights. Well, blonde highlights could mean bright blonde highlights. I want to be blonde, or it could also mean like, I just want to be 2 shades lighter. That's a big difference in what you want. Because I could have gone to my stylist last time and been like, I want blonde highlights. And she could have thought, oh, okay, like I'm going to put blonde highlights in and like she's going to be bright blonde. And I didn't want that. I just wanted something that was like honey colored with some bright spots. And kind of just enhancing my natural color, but not going like overboard where I'm gonna have this huge grow out that I have to maintain, you know what I mean, in 8 weeks. So really a picture is also essential when you're trying to communicate for color. Okay, step 2 is maintenance. You want to figure out how much time do I actually want to put in my hair every single day. Do you like spending time on your hair? Is it fun for you to figure out new styles and think about like how you want your hair to be? Or are you thinking, I want minimal, I want as easy as possible? Because that is going to determine what kind of hairstyle you should get, right? I see a lot of times, and I had this time and time again, where clients would bring in a picture of, you know, whether it was a celebrity or just a hairstyle they liked. And I knew, because I'd worked with them, or I could just tell that they were not going to actually do that probably every single day. They were really low maintenance. You know, they didn't like anything that was like going to actually take a ton of time in the morning. And so I had to kind of persuade them, like, that's probably not a good idea because you're going to have to spend like, you know, 20 minutes on your hair. And it's just the reality of it, right? And also think about too, you know, sometimes we see those celebrity haircuts, and to be honest, they are like perfect because they are shot by a magazine and a stylist has been working on their hair for the last hour. They have the wind going perfectly. Everything is just manipulated perfectly, so you're able to like get that great shot, right? So you have to keep that in mind too when you're choosing your hairstyle, because a lot of times you might really like something, but then on you it might not be the best fit because, you know, it was like on someone else's face shape and it looks better because they had a oval shape face shape and you have a round face shape, or vice versa. So you have to really consider like what face shape and just all of that. The main thing is you just don't want to choose a haircut that's going to cause you to have to do more work, right? So be realistic with yourself on how much time you actually want to spend with your hair and how much time you're willing to put in. Because usually you're going to have to style it, right? It's not going to just magically appear like that as you get out of bed each morning and you're able to just like walk out the door. You're going to actually have to put some time if you want your hair to look a certain way because, okay, just be realistic. You're going to have to put that time in. It's not just going to happen every single day. Okay, the third thing is bring your own product. Yes, you guys know I'm a huge advocate of using natural beauty products. And when you can, just bring your own products. Not only are you able to avoid so many of the chemicals and toxins in the products, but you're also able to just use product that you know your hair works great for, your scalp loves. So you're not going to be like using products that you might have a reaction to or, you know, might not necessarily like bode well with your hair. And then it's also really nice because you can kind of see right off the bat like how your hair is going to do with the style because you're using your styling products and everything, and it just is like you're used to it. Your hair's used to it. So just bring your own products. I have never had a problem bringing my own products with me. My stylist, she totally is fine, and I think it's great. So bring your own products. The fourth thing that I want to recommend is to not wash your hair right away after you have gotten it cut or colored. I think it's good to just kind of sit with your hair for like a day or two, especially if you get it colored because you want the color to set and just give it time to kind of help that cuticle close. So I definitely recommend if you get it colored, for sure wait like 2 days. But even with the cut, it's nice to just kind of get a feel for it before you like go wash it and try to style it right away. Just sit with it, kind of play with it, and then wash it and kind of go through the whole routine just so you can kind of see if your hair is going to do well and how you like it. Okay, I hope that helped you guys when thinking about getting your hair styled and cut and colored and all that jazz. It really is so much fun to kind of get a new look, but it's also really stressful if you don't know how to communicate with your stylist. So I hope this helps you to better communicate and just to get the haircut and the color that you really want. I also just love my hair right now because I can wear like fun earrings like I'm currently wearing, and it's just kind of like easier to see, and I think it's just, yeah, fun in general. So anyways, I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe below. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can subscribe, hit that red button, and then right next door, hit the bell notification. Also, if you haven't joined my Facebook group, be sure to join Girl Gone Green Babes. There are over 2,300 of us in there, and we're constantly talking about natural products and natural living. And then if you don't follow me on Instagram, head on over at Girl Gone Green on Instagram. Be sure to follow me there. I'm always sharing my natural life with you guys and being real. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Mwah.